Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you into the Titans pregame show here on WHCI as we get set for the 20th regular season game for the Hull Titans. The last game on the season before the playoffs start tomorrow will be a resume of the game that tried to take place 2 days ago. It's a game that was rained out, thundered out, lightninged out, pretty much everything. All the elements all at once came about.
They're stopping.
But so that game ended up getting halted in the second inning. We're actually going to be starting over, though, via the CIC rules. So we will be starting over from the beginning. It'll be the top of the first inning, and that 6-run lead that Hamden had is now erased. And so it's a second chance for both teams. It's a second chance for the Titans. We were able to talk with Coach Sanford yesterday, of course, about it. Obviously, he had a rough patch yesterday in the first inning, too. You mentioned post-game yesterday that, it's just about stopping that first inning. The past 2 days, past 48 hours, really, that have given them trouble. It's that first inning, and they want to make sure that going into today, they rectify that mistake. They take their time with their at-bats and put some runs on the board. It was really as simple as that when talking to Sanford. I also had a chance to talk with the Hamden coach today, too, just pregame, and it wasn't brief. It was a brief. It was a brief chat. And he said, he was just disappointed, obviously, about the fact that they had to start over. They had a lead going, but they're going to do their best, obviously, to get back in it too. So both coaches are ready to give it their all on this game. Hamden has come all the way back up to West Hartford for the second time this week. As the Green Dragons get ready to face off against the Titans, should be a good one here. And right now the plate meeting is happening here as we speak, and everybody's warm, and we're ready to go. First pitch coming your way. It's the Green Dragons taking on the Titans next on WHCI.
Coach, thank you. Appreciate it always. You get to put a donut on your car, or you get somebody pick you up?
I have flats.
Can't make this shit up. It's different every time you turn around. I thought we were going to be starting in the third inning. That was going to be perfect for us.
Said that's how you do in state tournaments only.
what the hell is that thing? Knuckleball?
Knuckleball, yeah.
Oh, Christ. Put that back in your pocket, buddy.
We welcome you back into WHCI. Anthony Altamirano with you as we get set for Titans baseball here on WHCI. It'll be the Green Dragons taking on the Titans today, the 21st of May. And it will be Lou Sauer out there on the hill for Hall. He will be the starter today. Titans coming off their 10th straight win in the Mayor's Cup yesterday. It's their 3rd straight Mayor's Cup win, their 10th straight on the regular season against any opponent. And they're on a scorcher, double-digit wins. The pitch from Sauer. That one is ripped into right field. That's going to get down for a base knock. The Green Dragons picking up right where they left off with a single here. They were up 6-0 at one point. The last time these two faced before that game ultimately got postponed due to thunder, lightning, and rain, all three for one special. Will Benedetti, the leadoff hitter, gets aboard. He'll be the pitcher today. Sauer checks over at first. Call is safe. Taking a look at the rest of the Green Dragons lineup, it'll be Matt Mangini batting second. Cam Gam playing third. Batting third. He'll be playing first base. Brady Damling batting fourth as the runner, Benedetti, runs. Hits to second. His coach, A.J. Aurora, the number 5 hole hitter, followed by Sean Fick. Pepe batting 8th, and Yasu Taveras batting 9th. That's how the Green Dragons will bat today. This one fouled away. Matt Mangini in the box. A shortstop. For the Titans, look at the defensive alignment for them. Familiar faces out in the outfield. Matt LeBrecq will be playing left today. In center field will be Tommy Hussey. And then in right field will be Quinn O'Neill. So they got Benedetti and a rundown here. They have him caught in a rundown. He can't get back. And so he's called out. That, of course. And the coach is trying to debate it. But that will be an out. Tensions are high, of course, because this game had to be reset due to the ruling in the state of Connecticut for baseball. They were in the middle of the second inning. The umpire issues a warning to the parents now. So, of course, tensions are expected to be high here today. This one is swung on, lifted towards my direction, and foul. That one's going to end up bouncing off the path and headed over towards the track/football field. Hall versus Conard happening over there, the lacrosse game. Of course, we have that on WHCI right now, of course. Sauer throws this one a little bit outside. Well, getting back to the defensive alignment for the Titans there, playing third will be Max Hannawalt. Playing shortstop will be Kyle Sharkey again with Josh Gardner out of the lineup for the second straight day. It will be swung on hit into left field. That's going to get past LeBrecq, hit off the wall. Rounding first and headed to second will be the runner. He'll be in there with a double.
I need 4 bases.
So Mangini gets aboard. This one is grounded to short. Tossed to first. Panarella will get him out at first. So they advance the runner, though. So now the runner advances to third. Sharkey playing shortstop, second straight day with Josh Gardner out of the lineup. Sauer will look to get out of this one. Brady Damling, the batter, the cleanup hitter for the Green Dragons. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lifted sky high. Hannawalt tracking it in foul territory, but he's unable to make the grab. It was out of play. So Jamie Alerte behind the plate and Connor Faja, the second baseman for the Titans as well. And now we know where everybody is.
Why?
This one is swung on hit pretty well, deep into center field. Center fielder Hussey is there to make the grab. So a couple of hits, no runs, no errors. We head to the home half of the first and watch the Titans take their first cuts at the plate
I just
today.
have to talk to you for 2 seconds, that's all.
Back here on WHCI as we get set for the start of the Titans offense. Be the home half of the first. First chance for Hall. Will Benedetti on the hill for the Green Dragons today. This one is swung on, grounded to second, tossed to first. Is in time for the out. So Matt Lebrecht goes down with a grounder. And that will bring up Jeff Nyman back in the lineup after he was taken out yesterday mid-game due to an injury. Well, it's good to see him back there. He will not be playing in the outfield today. It sure is a precautious move from Coach Sanford, but he's okay to bat. He checks his swing there. Following Nyman will be Max Hanwell batting third. Then it'll be Quinn O'Neill, the power hitter in the cleanup spot, followed by the speedy Kyle Sharkey and Tommy Hussey, the MVP of yesterday's game. Matt Panarella, the disciplined first baseman, followed by the speed threat of Lou Sauer, and then the catcher behind home plate, the ever so hardworking Jamie Olerte. That's how Nick Sanford's squad will bat today as Nyman gets a good piece of metal on this one. Ends up hitting it out of play. Nyman went a little Abo Taco action there.
1-2.
Nyman always a threat to go deep, too. He's a lefty hitter. He's gone deep in this ballpark before. That one is upstairs. Last home run he hit at this ballpark ended up going so far into right field that he ended up pulling that one into the JV field. So he hits this one towards the neighboring houses. Here at Hall. He's getting that opposite hit action as Benedetti steps off the hill. Nyman swinging just a little bit late at them, so he's hitting them towards that left side. This time he hits it a little too early and pulls it foul over towards his right. If he can just kind of go lesser of two evils on those, split the difference, as some might say, then he's putting that ball in play. Ooh, that one inside.
3-2. Where'd you think it was? What's that? You thought it was a strike? Okay. Time.
DH Nyman calls time. And we'll do it again.
Time.
Pitch. Swung on and missed. Hits him on the punch out.
No, that wasn't high at all. It was right there.
What was it then?
Well, if it's not high, where would it be?
So Nyman goes down.
No.
Well, that'll bring up Max
It was
Hanwell.
right there. It would be inside.
Had the chance to talk with Max's older brother Chase yesterday in the booth. That was a fun game during the Mayor's Cup. He gave us his insight.
outside.
Of course,
You moved
Chase,
the
a
target.
Division I
One
ball
ball.
player at Fordham. Max comes from a complete family of Division I athletes as he hits this one into right center field. On the run, Pepe there to make the grab for the out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Titans. We've played one. We head to the second.
Yeah, one for me. Thanks for getting it.
back here on WHCI as we get ready for the start of the second inning. This is where it all went bad yesterday. I don't anticipate it to replicate what happened a couple days ago, but this is where, and what I mean by where it all went bad is for those that weren't watching a couple days ago, this is where everybody nearly got struck by lightning and we all got rained on and everything got soaked and yeah, it was no fun. It was gross. Luce Sauer, the pitcher, go against Aurora. Aurora lays off there for a ball. A.J. Aurora, the center fielder today, batting in the 5-hole spot. That's going to be a strike there. Here's the pitch. This one is fouled away. This one is hit pretty well left field. And it goes right into the glove of Lebrecq, who's there to make the grab for the out. Well, Lebrecq makes a good play there. That'll be the first out of this inning. Sean Figueroa, the batter now, the 6-hole hitter. Sauer sets. The pitch. This one is lifted sky high. Foul territory. Alerte is there to make the grab. For they have quickly 2 gone here. Well, it was a great time yesterday. We had a fun stream for the Mayor's Cup. I had the pleasure of sharing the mic with not only Chase Hanawalt, but Sean Farley of Post 96 Legion. He gave some good insight. Mentioned that he was getting ready for his season. Of course, the Summer League teams. We talked a little bit about Jamie Alerte, of course. The catcher for Hall made that last play. Said Alerte, one of the hardest working guys that he's known. And you can see it. I mean, we talked about this at length this season and really last season too. It's the work you don't see here at the games that can't go unnoticed, though. But it pays off. Alerte had some tough shoes to fill. They graduated their starter catcher last year. Tyler Redden went on to play D1 baseball this season. And Alerte, as a junior, has stepped into his new role. And he's been pretty stellar this year. As Greenberg draws a walk. So that'll bring up Logan Pepe. And it's really, it was really cool to get the kind of coach's perspective on some of these players. I mean, he's known some of these guys for, a long time through Post 96 Legion as Sauer checks on the runner at first. Nothing doing. And it was really cool to get that insight from him. We kind of learned a lot yesterday about some of these players. Some of the work ethic. It's the stuff you don't see. That one finds its way into the strike zone. Boy, that was a good game yesterday, too. I mean, honestly, you're going to have to go back and watch it if you missed it. We had a great time. It was a great game. Hall did end up winning. They ended up coming back. They were down by as many as 10. yesterday, and they found themselves coming all the way back, ended up winning it 14-11. So you check on the runner at first, still nothing doing. Greenberg leading off. First base. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. 0-2 now quickly to Pepe. But yeah, it was a fun time yesterday. We had a great time. I definitely encourage all you guys to go in and watch that back after this game is all said and done today. That was a fun game yesterday. We had a great time with those guys on the mic. It was a really fun experience.
Play.
So 2 gone, 0-2 count. Runner leading off first. The pitch is fouled off. So looking to get out of this inning.
Play.
That one's low.
1-2.
It works in funny ways. I kind of want to let you guys know that although the score is different up to now, with 2 outs and a runner on first, this is exactly when the game stopped. This exact situation right here with a runner on first and 2 outs here in the top of the second. That is exactly when this game was halted a couple days ago. The world kind of works in funny ways like that sometimes. Obviously, the score was 6-0 at that point. It's 0-0 right now. As Pepe fouls another off. But it's kind of funny. The world just works in funny ways, you know?
Play.
Because we got soaked that day. That was, we just accepted it at that point. The runner goes, that pitch low, a ball, no throw. So Greenberg will move over to second runner in scoring position now with 2 gone. Yeah, we kind of just accepted it, honestly. We were just getting rained on, and for those that have not been to Hall, there's a long walk up to the school from the baseball field. So it was like, by the time we were halfway up, it was like, well, we were drenched. So, I mean, sprinting like Usain Bolt is not going to help us be any drier. And it was cool because, well, I guess it wasn't cool, but it was funny. The coaches were in front of us, too, Nick Sanford, Dave Masters, and they were drenched, too, and they accepted it, too. It was, what can you do? Everybody was drenched at that point. That one finds its way out. Full count here.
3-2 count. 2 outs.
The payoff pitch. This one is grounded to second. Faja there. Throw to first, and Panarella is in time for the out. So they leave a runner stranded. No runs, no errors. 0-0 your score. We head to the home half of the second. Back here on WHCI as we have Quinn O'Neill stepping into the box. This will be the start of the home half of the second. Looks at a strike there. 0-1 to him. O'Neill, one of the better hitters in the conference, played a big part in yesterday's game. Didn't end up taking home the MVP award. Tommy Hussey was able to beat him out. Hussey had an even better game, 6 RBIs. O'Neill hits this one pretty well. Left field on the run. A dive from the left fielder. Unable to get there. And O'Neill keeps raking. This time pulls in with a double. O'Neill's the real deal. Play baseball in the spring, Quinn, man. Just play baseball in the spring. I just got to tell you. He's going on to play football, but I'll tell you, Rick Sanford and I and a couple others are pulling for him to be playing baseball too. Become a multi-sport athlete like he is here at Hall. There's a bunch of guys here who I really hope to see play college baseball next year. You know, Tommy Hussey's another one. Really all the seniors. Matt Panarella. This one is bunted. Finds its way into the glove. 5 to second is safe. O'Neill, very heads-up play there from him. He's able to get back. The bunt attempt doesn't come to fruition. Nothing comes of it, but that's okay. This one is ripped up the middle. It's going to find its way in the outfield. O'Neill's putting on the brakes at third. It's like somebody lost their hat. First baseman lost his hat. But a good hit there from Hussey. That'll bring up Matt Panarella. Hussey told me yesterday he was going to try to carry the momentum from yesterday's Mayor's Cup into today's game, and, well, he's done it so far. Got to keep swinging like that, Huss. Here comes Matt Panarella. He's been having a pretty successful some heat on this 10-game scorcher they're on. They'd like to keep that momentum going into the stairs. Well, you know, this is the Hall team we're used to seeing here. Hamden didn't really get a good look at them. They only got one. Well, they only got to see 3 ABs. I'll put it that way. Panarella chops this one. Grounder to second for 1, to first, safe. Good job from Panarella to run it out. And they do pick up a run, too, via the Quinn O'Neill. Or not the Quinn O'Neill, it's Quinn O'Neill. They do pick up a run via Quinn. Beats it out, and we'll call it a fielder's choice. Panarella's going to go now. This one has a called strike, no throw. Catcher bobbles it. So, Panarella gets aboard now with a stolen bag. Lou Sauer, the batter here. Sauer in a good spot here now. A runner in scoring position. There are 2 outs. But Sauer now has a chance to kind of give himself some insurance to work with as he's the starter. Pitch. That one is upstairs.
Batter, come on in the box.
Sauer taking his first cuts of the ball game today. Benedetti checks over at second. The pitch. Oh, that's a little bit high. 2-1. Panarella leads off second. Benedetti checks over at second. Now the stretch. Pitch. Swung on. Lifted. Shallow right field. Going to get down. Nick Sanford waving home. Panarella. Now Sauer's going to round first, headed to second. The throw to the catcher is a little off target, and now they can't find it. Sauer's going to go to second. Now to third. The throw to third is in time. So he tries to stretch a double into a triple, and he gets caught in no man's land. But the Titans do pick up a run there. 2-0, they lead it after 2.
Hey, Steve, we got to have our A game.
Well, we welcome you back into West Hartford, Connecticut, home of Hall and Connor. Today we're at Hall, the home of the Titans. That one is upstairs. Hall and Connor, I bring both of them up because yesterday we were at the Mayor's Cup, and there's a lot of Hall and Connor going on right now. You know, we had the Mayor's Cup for softball and for baseball yesterday. And today we have boys volleyball and girls lacrosse doing Hall and Connor. So there's a lot of Hall and Connor going around this week. It's fun. Everybody loves the rivalry. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's always a fun game. No matter the sport, it's always fun. Just Tavares, the batter here. Swings and misses. That's a big cut there. He takes his first cuts of the game. Lou Sauer back out there for the Titans.
3-1.
That one a little bit high. So 3-1 the count now. Sauer the pitch. This one is grounded to third. The toss to first is in time for the out. So a nice quick out there. Hanawalt playing third today. Everybody's playing like a little bit out of position. I mean, we've always said you could play anybody anywhere, and it is true, and it's proof today. But as far as what we are accustomed to, Hanawalt's playing third. That doesn't really happen all that often. Baja's out there playing second. Sharkey's playing short. We got Hussey in center. O'Neill in right. Oh, we got everybody everywhere right now. But as that one's in there for a strike, Will Benedetti, the batter. But it's a kind of go off of that is the point of that is really just you could place any one of these guys anywhere. I mean, right? Like, they're playing good. Like, anybody tuning in for the first time today would not really know that these guys are out of position because they're playing well.
Play.
Right? Like, you wouldn't know. Like, maybe I could just tell you, like, these guys always play here, and you'd believe me. It's so special. You don't have that with every team, you know? That one is a little high.
1-2.
Count 1-2 now with one gone, nobody on. That pitch count for Sauer a little bit creeping up on him. Over 40 pitches now.
2-2. Low and out. Thanks.
Well, really, that was his 40th, but 2-2 now the count. The pitch. Just want to, swing there. Ends up going into the lacrosse practice field. So Sauer looking for the punch out here. The pitch. That one just outside. The payoff pitch. High, ball 4. So he draws a walk, able to get on base. And don't be surprised if we see a steal here to avoid the double play scenario. Twin killing still on the board with one ground ball. Matt Mangini steps on in. He's 1 for 1 today. Benedetti leading off first. They're going to check over there. Gets back in time. It's a good move from Sauer. I mean, like I mentioned before, Benedetti will probably be looking for the steal to avoid the double play scenario. So be wary of that as this count goes forward. Deep in the count, he might go. Sauer tries to check over at first.
Hey!
That's a strike there. Sauer checks over at first. The pitch.
Hey!
It's in there for a strike. 1-2 now.
1-2. Got a B, huh?
So here's where Benedetti might go. We'll see. Checks over at first. That was a good check there from Sauer. This is the point in the AB where that runner might go, as this one is swung on, hit pretty well, foul.
One, two. Play.
So 1 out, 1 on. A 1-2 count. The pitch, runner goes. That one is a low. And the runner from first will move
2-2.
to second, avoiding the double play. Possibility there. Here's the 2-2 count. That one is grounded to short. Toss to first is in time for the out. So good move from Benedetti on the previous play, as, like I mentioned before, could be a ground ball, and there it was. That would have been the twin killing. But because of the steal the play before, Benedetti instead now moves up 90 feet again to third. So a good move from him as they look to pick up their first run of the ball game. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. That's Sauer's 50th pitch, so be wary of how Nick Sanford handles his starter's arm from now on. That one in there, a strike. 0-2 now. In there, called third strike, gets him looking. A way to get out of it. They leave a runner stranded at third in no man's land. 2-0 your score.
You gotta talk to your partner because that's at his ankle.
Hey, there's no arguing balls and strikes.
I'm not arguing. I'm
What are you trying? What are you doing?
I'm telling you, if you talk to your partner, he will tell you that.
You're telling me I've been doing.
Back here on WHCI, we get set for the next half inning. Titans back on offense. Chance to extend that lead. Jamie Alerte, the batter here, he sort of did a Michael Jackson. The lean back. No? It's in there for a strike. Michael Jackson's popular again, right? I mean, to me, he never left. But as far as the mainstream public goes, he's back. That movie has made him very popular amongst everybody of all ages again. Make it 3-1 now. Benedetti just tossed his 30th pitch. This is 31st right there as a swing and a miss. Alerte taking his first cut to the ball game. Benedetti's on a good pace. Keeping that pitch count low. That's what you want. It's upstairs, ball 4. So Lurte gets aboard with a walk. And that'll bring up Matt Lebrecht, 0 for 1 today. He flew out his last time up. Swings and misses there for the first strike of the AB. There's a bunt here. Goes down for the squeeze. The toss to first just in time for the out. So the squeeze attempt actually works. Lebrecht advances the runner into scoring position here. That's a good move from the Titans. Lebrecht sacrifices an AB to advance the runner. It's a pretty good move. That brings up Jeff Nyman. One is low. Then it's Eddie Setz. Checks over at second. Now the stretch. That one's in there for a strike. One and one the count with one out and one on. One is going to be a ball. It's in there for a strike. That one is low again for a ball. So Benedetti having some trouble this inning, finding the strike zone. Up to this point, he's been pretty good. Swing and a miss. So Nyman will go down swinging there off the payoff pitch. So now two gone here. Alerte's still over at second, and that'll bring in Max Hannawalt. Hannawalt, a junior. One outside. Here's the pitch. This one is swung on, lifted sky high. In the foul territory, the right fielder, Pepe, there to make the grab. So he's there to make the out. They leave a runner stranded. The Titans still lead it 2-0. inside. This one is swung on, belted into left field. That's going to hit off the Hall side in left field. He's going to make his way over to second. Leadoff double. Brady Damling gets a double there. A.J. Aurora, the batter now, 0 for 1 today. One is outside. Howard just over 50-plus pitches tossed. He's in the mid-50s now. This one is ripped right to the shortstop. Has some trouble with it. That'll be an infield single. So 2 runners on, nobody gone. Runner goes. Nope, he'll stay. Thought about going. Infield's in for the bunt. So in there for a strike, though. Goes for the bunt again. This time he gets it off. Throw to first. Oh, a little off target. Oh, a great jump from Connor Faja. Able to protect there and get the out at first. So that great hop there. Sauer had the off-target throw. And Faja was there to make the grab. That very well could save a run on that play. So now runners second and third. The pitch inside. Jaden Greenberg, the batter. So 1 away here. One is low, a ball. That was a close one. Finds his way upstairs. Pitch. That one's in there for a strike. So 3-1 count now. 2 on, 1 gone here in the top of the 4th. A walk on ball 4. So that'll load up the bases where the full of Green Dragons. We're going to have a visit in the hill. Out comes the pitching coach. So we want to talk things over. Scott LaRock, the pitching coach for the Titans. He's going to come and talk to Sauer. Sauer right now is sitting at 64 pitches tossed. So we'll see here. So I'm sure that was just a talk there with Sauer to try to calm him down in this situation. Sort of a reset. He is approaching 70 pitches now. Sitting at 64 right at this very moment. That sun peaks out too.
Here we go.
Pepe the batter now with the bases loaded. Only one gone here. He is 0 for 1 today. This one is fouled away.
Play.
The pitch. Low and in the dirt. Here's the pitch. This one is grounded, but foul.
1-2.
I went down that third base line. That could have been an around the horn double play opportunity there. Sauer looking for a ground ball or a strikeout. Those would be the two best options right now. Ground ball, you could turn 2. Strikeout, I mean, obviously nobody moves. So it's kind of a win-win. You get an out, nobody moves. The pitch. That one gets past. They're going to send the runner home. He's going to get there safely. So Hamden picks up their first run of the ball game. They still trail by 1.
2-2.
So now runners second and third. Still one gone.
3.
It's a big swing and a miss there. And a big strikeout. So now 2 are gone here. Sauer and the Titans will look to get out of it here. Sauer. The pitch.
Ball.
That one is a ball. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike. That's his 70th. Yosu Taveras, the batter. It's 1-1 count to him. Sauer will step off, do it again. Greenberg at second, Aurora at third. Swing and a miss. That's a big swing and a miss there. And now Tavares. He's got 2 strikes on him. He's going to be in protect mode. Sauer going to be looking to get out of it. The pitch. That one is low.
2-2.
This is a big spot here for the Titans. Trying to get out of this inning. Hamden looking to tie it up. There are 2 runners in scoring position, 2 gone here, and a 2-2 count. Sauer looks to get out of this inning.
Time.
The time is called here.
Play.
Sauer getting set. The stretch, the pitch.
Wait.
Swing at a pitch in the dirt.
That's out. Catch.
Batter will be out. A strikeout there as Sauer gets out of it. Now before the Green Dragons do score a run, they trail at 2-1. They played 3.5. Watch WHCI.
No. Yeah, I asked him the last time, by the way, and he agreed with me. I'm
Back here on WHCI as we get set for this next half inning. The Titans will immediately be swinging at the first pitch. Quinn O'Neill grounds it on a heater to shortstop. The throw to first is in time for the first out. So the first pitch swing to get us started off. Two won the score here if you're just now joining us here in the home half of the 4th. Titans are up as Kyle Sharkey steps in. He's always a threat on the base paths. Off as that one is in there for a strike. 0 for 1 today. That one is in there for a strike. Quickly, Sharkey finds himself down in the count. Well, Benedetti, the pitcher, is back out there for another inning of work as Sharkey strikes out on 3 pitches. This one is swung on and hit way foul.
Ball. 1-1.
Hussey, the batter here, he's 1 for 1 today. And yesterday he had 6 RBIs on his own. That one upstairs. He was the Most valuable player for the Mayor's Cup. And the Titans won their third straight, defeating the Red Wolves of Conard. Hits this one, but foul. Well, Hussey struggled at the beginning of the season, and he's commented on that a couple times, both on air and off air. But as of late, he's kind of picked things up. I mean, yesterday 6 RBIs, of course, couple of hits. He's more patient with his at-bats lately, waiting for his pitch. And this is how Tommy was last season. Last season he had a really good year, all-CCC selection. Swings and hits this one deep to left field, going back as the left fielder, as that one is going to find its way out of here. Tommy Hussey goes yard. Well, we talked about it yesterday. He had 6 RBIs yesterday, and this time he goes yard with one swing of the bat.
I know, I agree with you.
Well, Hussey homers for Hall. Little alliteration for you. Yesterday he was very heroic at the Hawks' Nest. And today he's home at Hall. Lots of H's. Lots of H's, folks. Say that 10 times fast. So that brings up Matt Panarella. He's 0 for 1 today. He's also been pretty hot as of late. He's had a couple of multi-hit ball games recently. That one is a lightning bolt. Exit velocity. That one actually hits off. Looks like maybe it was the bench. Yeah, that was a scorcher. Shout out to our camera guy Zach Lawrence, who's over there. Was able to toss it back to Dave Masters as Panarella ends up flying out there. So lightning strikes once again. This time it's not the weather, it's Hussey. Hits a home run, extends the lead, 3-1. Titans lead it. This one is chopped to short. Sharkey grabs it. It's going to be safe. Panarella didn't quite like the call, but he's a true professional. He's got a veteran's mindset, so he bites his tongue there. I could tell Panarella was a little unhappy with the call, but again, a true first baseman, a veteran presence there. biting his tongue. And runner leads off first. Be Memangini now, the batter. 1 for 2 today. Benedetti leads off first. Sour checks on Benedetti. He's been a base running threat today, so no surprise to check on him. These guys have done their homework. They know that Benedetti's got wheels. There's a reason he's in the leadoff spot for the Green Dragons. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Or a strike there. Mangini, the batter. He's 1 for 2 today. Sauer checks over at first. Still nothing going on. Looks like we might have a pitcher warming up for the Green Dragons here. Just swing and a miss.
1-2.
Looks like we have some bullpen action for the Titans as well, so both teams might be switching up on the hill soon. Sauer eyes down his opponent. 1 on. Grounded to short. The fielder's choice. Mangini safe at first. So runner on first, only 1 gone. And that'll bring up the number 3. This one is swung on, hit really well into deep center field. Hussey tracking it down. He's there on the warning track to make the grab for the out. Looked like he might have just got under it the way it lifted into the sky. That went really high in the air. It was able to carry a little bit, but just shy of a home run. He caught it on the deepest part of this ballpark and center field warning track. So I think if he squares it up just a little bit more, just even the tiniest bit, then that one. So a 2-0 count. And 1 high, so 3-0. See if the Dragons coach gives the green light on 3-0. Most don't. I'm always curious every time an opponent comes into this ballpark. I would guess not. As he didn't need it there. That'll bring in a run on the air. And Dowling will make his way to second.
Yep.
Sauer steps off. A.J. Aurora, the batter here, is 0 for 2 today.
Hey!
That one's in there for a strike. Runner on second, 2 gone. Here in the top of the 5th. That one outside. Be a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. That's a strike there. 1-2 now. Sauer with the high heat as he approaches 90 pitches. At 87 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, another high pitch there. This time laid off. Coming up near the helmet. Aurora's 0 for 2 today. 2-2 count to him with 1 on and 2 gone. Sauer sets. Here is the 2-2. This one is fouled off over into the lacrosse practice field. See, I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like where we are set up is kind of the perfect spot. See, every ball is either too short and winds up on the ground in the fence in front of us, or it winds up over our heads. I don't want to jinx ourselves. I'm ready if a ball comes my way, but just saying, it doesn't happen often. That one upstairs. You know what? The next time the bat gets swung, it's going to head my way just because I said that. Or maybe I'll luck out and it'll go towards my director, David. Of course, that would not be too lucky. So Sauer gets a strikeout there to end it. This inning, but not before the
That's a warning.
Green Dragons pick up
That's
a
a warning
run.
on 2.
3-2, the Titans still leading. We head to the home half of the 5th.
That's a great pitch, too. Jesus Christ almighty. It's the umpire's fault. Between you and I.
The requirements we have. Bill, that's all we
It's between you and I, right?
Hey, Coach.
Team's going for 4.
Got it. Thanks for alerting me just now.
18 for 4 for Hamden.
I know a kid from East Catholic that's going there too. Stanley or something? Will Stanley? Yeah. Big kid, but he needs a lot of work. Yeah. You can play there. You got a good arm.
Back here on WHCI, we get ready for the home half of the fifth. Titans up by a run, 3-2 the score. That one is in there for a strike. Loose Sauer, the batter, he's 1 for 1 today. Swung on and missed now. 2 strikes on him.
Now you can step out whenever you swing, okay? Anytime you swing.
Ian Riddle, the new pitcher in the ball game.
Strike 3, out.
In there, called third strike. So Riddle comes in, immediately gets a punch out on Loose Sauer.
How much less than UMass Boston?
Riddle a southpaw.
UMass Boston? Yeah. Whoa. Financial aid, huh? Yeah. Nice.
He comes in to relieve Benedetti.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Jamie Alerte steps on in. He drew a walk his last time up.
Foul.
Hits this one foul, ends up hitting off the catcher.
You sure?
0-1 the count. Alerte, a righty hitter and a junior this season.
Strike.
Looks at a strike there.
Ball. 1-2.
That one just high. 1-2. First ball that Riddle has thrown since he came in. It's been straight strikes otherwise. Swing and a miss there. Back-to-back strikeouts. Riddle comes in, immediately strikes out 2
Hey, talk.
You know what I'm saying?
on 7 pitches.
Where you put it.
Matt Lebrecht will step on in. He's the leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 1 today. Lebrecht, a lefty. That one is low for a ball, 1-0. Lebrecht, predominantly an outfielder for the Titans. He plays left field today for them.
No.
He's fouled away.
Help, Steve.
You heard about it? You okay? I guess that means yes.
1-1. Play.
Riddle sets the pitch. That one low. Lebrecht is 0 for 1, looking to get his first hit of the ball game here. 2 outs, nobody on. The 2-1. One a little high. Here's the pitch. This one is grounded to first. First baseman picks it up. He flips to first, but a little too late. And Lebrecht will leg out a single. Kids, that's why you run. You don't jog to first, you run. That's why a little blunder on the base pass for the Green Dragons. An easy out. Becomes a base runner for them. Official ruling is an infield single. And Jeff Nyman will step on it. He's 0 for 2 today. And here's the pitch.
Right.
That one is in there for a strike. Nyman back in the lineup after coming out mid-game yesterday. He left in the first inning of yesterday's Mayor's Cup. He's back in the lineup, but not as a fielder. He's a designated hitter today. Lebrecht is going to run. A check swing there from Nyman is going to end up finding its way into the infield. The throw is off target. I said, now look at this. So what was probably going to be an infield single anyway, the throw is off target, and now both runners advance into scoring position. Titans aren't afraid to start a rally with 2 outs. We've seen it plenty of times this season. And it steps in Max Anawalt. Well, like I mentioned a moment ago, the Titans no stranger to a 2-out rally. They'd like to get one going here. This one is swung on, lifted sky high, shallow right field. And the second baseman is there to make the grab for the out. A blunder in the outfield, but he catches it regardless. 3-2, the Titans still lead it. Terry can tear up the rain checks. This is an official game. Back here on WHCI as we get set for the start of the 6th inning. New pitcher in the game, Kyle Ruckert. This one is swung on sky high. Sharkey is there to make the grab. Figueroa is not too happy. He slammed the bat down as soon as he swung the ball. First pitch swinging, back-to-back batters in the ball game swinging at the first pitch. Figueroa this time, it was Max Hanwell of the Titans in the last half inning. Both resulted in a pop-out. That one's in there for a strike. Getting Greenberg, the batter here. He's 0 for 0 today. A couple of walks. Ruckert the pitch. That one is in there for a strike. Finds a strike zone there.
Play.
Swing and a miss. Gets him on the punch out. Ruckert comes in, immediately gets 2 gone real quick. Well, in steps in Logan Pepe. Pepe looks at a ball high for a 1-0 count.
Ball 2.
That one is a ball, 2-0. Ruckert, a junior, pitcher, third baseman, and second baseman. That one is outside. Ruckert throws and bats right. He's got a 4-pitch repertoire. Throws a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, a slider, and a changeup.
Strike.
That one is in there for a strike.
3-1.
Ruckert in the offseason had been working on gaining consistency on the mound. We're seeing a pretty good effort from him here. This one is ripped dead center. That one's going to get down. Sauer will field it. He moves to center field on the switch.
9 for 20. 9 for 20.
So we should mention some substitutions defensively for the Titans. Quinn O'Neill moves from right field to third base now. Hussey moves from center to right. Sauer moves into center field after he gets taken off from the mound. Hannawalt will move over to second base. And everybody else stays the same. So those are your defensive substitutions there.
Play.
This one is popped up, foul. Finds its way outside the ballpark and over towards the lacrosse practice field.
Play.
This one is swung on, hit to center field. Sauer tracking it down. He's there to make the grab for the out. So a hit, no runs, no errors. 3-2, the Titans still lead it.
Your first baseman, a senior? Yeah. He can hit. Where? Oh, Division II, huh? Wow. Wow. Good for him.
Titans baseball is presented by WHCI. Coverage throughout the baseball season on West Hartford Community Interactive is sustained through community support and tax-deductible contributions, helping ensure that local programs and student athletes continue to be seen and celebrated. Well, we welcome you back here for the home half of the sixth. Quinn O'Neill, the batter. He'll get it started for the Titans in this half. He swings and hits this one pretty well into left field. Left fielder is there on the track to make the grab for the out. So O'Neill goes down again, make him 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Ian Riddle back out there on the hill in his second inning of relief. I'll bring up Kyle Sharkey. He's 0 for 2 today. And nobody on, 1 out. Sharkey hasn't reached base yet today, but he is a threat on the base paths.
Ball.
That one is a ball there, 1-0. Here's the pitch from Riddle. Sharkey gets a pretty good swing on this one, hits it deep into center field. The center fielder, Aurora, is there to make the grab for the out. That one ended up flying all the way back towards the warning track on the deepest crevices of this ballpark. But unfortunately for Sharkey, it's a fly out. He should walk away from that with his head held high, though, at least. He got pretty good metal on the bat. Hit that baseball, connected with it well. That'll bring up Tommy Hussey. He's 2 for 2 today. That one outside. Hussey looking for a 3-hit ball game today. He had 6 RBIs in yesterday's Mayor's Cup. He won the MVP award. And the Titans win over the Red Wolves. Final score of that game, 14-11. They trailed by as many as 10 in that game, as this one is swung on hit pretty well into right field. That one's going to get down in foul territory as Pepe can't get there to make the grab.
1-1.
So 1-1 count here with 2 gone, nobody on. This one is swung on, hit foul, back behind the backstop. 1-2 now the count.
1-2. Play.
Hussey had some struggles in the first half of the season, but has since come around. He was an all-CCC selection last season. Pitch. Finds his way outside, make it 2-2 now.
2.
Hussey, a righty hitter, predominantly plays the outfield. He played center field to start this game, moved his way to right field after Lou Sauer came off the hill for Kyle Rucker. That one does find the strike zone, though, so it'll be a strikeout, and 1-2-3 go the Titans. Riddle's able to get out of it, and we've played 6. Last call for the Green Dragons. The Titans lead it 3-2.
So I gave him one of our ones. So it's a game that we use. So.
Titans baseball is presented by WHCI. Additional games, highlights, and community programming from WHCI are available through the station's YouTube channel using the handle at WHCI, extending local baseball coverage well beyond the ballpark. Well, it's last call for the Green Dragons of Hamden. And the Titans hold a one-run lead entering the top of the 7th. Kyle Ruckert back out there. We would get a save in this scenario. That one is in there for a strike. Will Benedetti, the batter here, 2 for 2 today. He's looking for a 3-hit ball game. That one gets away from Alerte. Rucker just had 13 pitches now. Titans looking for their 11th straight victory. Be their 16th overall on the season. That one is inside. Tomorrow they're going to play the Riverhawks of Farmington at the start of the postseason. The CCC tournament begins tomorrow at 3:45 at Hall High School. That game will be live on WHCI. We'll have your coverage for that. So that one is inside, ball 4. Benedetti gets on base yet again this game. One of the bright spots in a Green Dragons lineup that has gone silent today. It's been a while since the Titans have been this close with an opponent at home. The last time they had just a one-run victory at home was the first game of the season, the home opener against Maloney. That was a 3-2 victory as well. Rucker checks over at first, nothing going on. Mangini, the batter here, he's 1 for 3 today. This one is fouled off over towards the Hall dugout. Well, the Titans would look for a double play here. That'd be the most ideal for them. The pitch, runner goes. This one is swung on, hit pretty well into center field. That one's going back at the track, hits off the wall. They are going to send the runner home, and this ball game is tied. Mangini with one swing of the bat ties this game up, and we're starting over in the 7th. Alerte will come out and talk to Kyle Ruckert. A brand new ball game here in the late stages of this one. Alerte have a quick chat with his battery mate, a chance to calm him down and alleviate any pressure here. Now here comes the coach. They're going to call for the bullpen here, so Kyle Ruckert's afternoon is over. We'll be back. We'll tell you all about who's here to replace him when we come back.
2 more. Here you go. Thanks, partner. Here we go.
Back here on WHCI, Sean Cavanaugh, the new pitcher in the ball game for Nick Sanford's squad. He's a right-hander, and he comes in a big spot with a runner on second. This game is tied. Nobody gone here. And he's been asked to get them out of this inning. Now, a game they'd like to win, but not necessarily a game they need to win. They've already punched their ticket as one of the top 5 seeds in the CIAC Class XL playoff, and they've already punched their ticket to the conference tournament. They'll be playing tomorrow, so not necessarily something they need, but they'd like to for momentum purposes. They'd be their 11th straight victory if they could pull it off. Cam Gam, the batter here, who swings and hits this one into right field. Hussey's tracking it down, and he'll be there to make the grab, toss in, as the runner will advance to third on the same play. So Mangini makes his way to third, and the Green Dragons have the go-ahead run now 90 feet away. So productive out there, I'd still say, for Cavanaugh and the Titans. They'd like to keep that runner at third if they could help it.
Ball.
That one is just off. Brady Damling, the batter. Here's takes a big cut there. He was swinging for the. That'll be a 1-1 count now.
Time better.
And
1. Play.
so runner on third, 1 out. The 7th. Make it 2-1.
I don't know how you caught that, but nice catch.
Here's the pitch. That one low. Make it 3-1.
3-1.
Checks over at third. Now the pitch. This one is lined but foul. Full count now. A big spot. Green Dragons looking for a lead. Cavanaugh looking to shut him down and get out of this inning.
Play.
He'll step off. Full count. The payoff pitch.
Ball.
Inside, ball 4.
Inside. You caught it as a corner, but it was a curveball. It was a curveball.
So that puts runners on the
caught it
corners
in the
now
corner. Didn't
with
cross the
only
plate as a-
1 gone.
I'm hitting anyway.
So Kavanaugh checks over at first. There's a strike there. This is A.J. Aurora, the batter now. That's in there for a strike. So Damling on first. Mangini on third. Aurora's 0 for 3 today. He's got 2 strikes on him. The 0-2 runner goes. This one is swung on, hit into right field. Hussey's tracking it down, makes the grab. They're going to send the runner from third home. Throw in is not going to be in time, and the Green Dragons have their lead. So Lurtze will come up and talk to his battery mate. 4-3, the Green Dragons lead it now. And they take their first lead of the ball game. Titans trying to get out of this inning. The pitch is outside to Figueroa. Sean Figueroa, the 6-hole hitter. He's 0 for 2 today. A 2 gone, a runner on first. That went a little high. 2-0 the count. That one goes sailing over the catcher's head. Runner from first in Damling will move over to second. So now they put that runner in scoring position. Kavanaugh sets, checks over at second. The pitch in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. So Kavanaugh has worked his way back into this count. Full count here. 2 gone. A runner on second. The payoff pitch. That one is popped way high up. Foul territory. O'Neal on the grab, falls back, makes the catch for the out. So they get out of it, but not before the Green Dragons strike for a pair of runs. They lead it now 4-3. Titans will look to walk it off when we come back.
Catch. Take 3, please. set. All right, here we go, play.
Back here on WHCI as Matt Panarella steps on in. And they look to get back into it. The Titans trail by a run here, 4-3 your score. And Riddle back out there for the Green Dragons of Hamden. A ball there, 1-0. Well, if anybody can come back, it's this Titans team. Entering this game, they had a run differential of plus 99. They had 164 runs scored to 65 runs allowed. Again, that's a run differential of plus 99. So nearly 100 runs in the positive as this one is sky high over our direction. First baseman is there to make the grab for the first out.
Hey, 2-0 count and he swung and they're down. 2-0 count and he swung and they're down by 1 run. Wow. Oh, you don't care.
So that'll bring up Luce Sauer as that breeze starts coming in. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. Titans have only lost 1 game at home this season. It was to Southington. Last season, they only won 1 game. They only lost 1 game, I should say, last season as well at home. They are 17-2 in their last 19 home games. This one fouled away.
1-2.
Pretty impressive stuff when you think about it. I mean, right now they're on a 10-game scorcher, and in those last 10 games, 4 of those are mercy rules, 4 of those are shutouts. Pretty good from this Titans squad, who has struggled a little bit this week, but has come through so far. This one is swung on, hit into left center field. That's going to find its way down, and the outfielders have some trouble with it. Sauer's going to park his brakes at second. There's a double for Luce Sauer. So makes Sauer 2 for 3 on the day after that double. And with only 1 away, he puts a runner in scoring position. That one's in there for a strike. So we have a pinch hitter here for the Titans. It'll be Rowan Rowe, or Rowan Scott as he's officially known. That one's in there for a strike. Rowan Scott getting his first AB of the ball game. He comes in as a pinch hitter for Jamie Alerte. So Nick Sanford opts for a fresh batter in a big situation like this. Riddle looks to get out of it. Again, that runner in scoring position. There's 2 strikes on Rowan. The pitch. One's a little high. So Rowe, as he's more better known in the dugout, has a 1-2 count here with 1 gone. Rowe Jr. He's an outfielder predominantly. He gets a good piece of hitting on this one. They're going to throw to second, and they're going to call him out. So they're going to double him up there. A line drive, and Hamden is going to walk away with a victory here. A late comeback effort from them They are able to pick up the victory. Just the second loss at home this season for the Titans. It snaps a 10-game win streak that they had going on. They will move to 15-5 on the season now. They were hoping for maybe an 11-game scorcher headed into the CCC tournament tomorrow, where they will play a conference tournament game against the Riverhawks of Farmington. That'll be live on WHCI. We'll have your coverage there tomorrow. And we're actually taking this right into the post-game show, by the way.
Line drive or to throw?
So Hampton able to pick up a victory here. 4-3 your final score.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Your final score here is the Titans walk away with just their second loss at home this season and their third in the last 2 seasons combined. They finished the regular season 15-5, and they are now 17-3 in their last 20 home games in the last 2 seasons. Not the way they wanted to end it. They are playing postseason baseball. They're in their conference tournament already. They'll play a first conference tournament game tomorrow, and they are in the CIC Class LL tournament. They'll be playing that one in a couple weeks when the tournament begins. Right now, a 5 seed. We'll see if that changes. They'll be playing the Riverhawks of Farmington tomorrow, though. They actually beat the Riverhawks earlier this season. Should be noted, though, that Farmington ended up beating them last season. And so, for the Titans, just a tough loss here. They were in it from the start, but just didn't have that offensive production that they're used to. A couple of miscues didn't go their way, and that's kind of the story of the game. It's unfortunate for them, but they'll be back tomorrow again to face Farmington. And it should be a good one there. Like I said, last season, Farmington was the only team to beat them at home in the regular season, but this season, the Titans had their number. So in the last 2 years combined, they're about even. So it should be a good matchup. It'll be exciting to watch it. And if they can advance, they'll be playing at Muzzy Field, one of the most historic fields in Connecticut, of course. And that would be a feat that they would do on Tuesday. And, of course, the CCC Finals would take place Wednesday. So if they can make a run here, they'll be playing some deep playoff baseball next week. Well, it's been fun calling the game for you guys. No post-game interviews, of course. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. That wraps up the Titans post-game show. We ask you to subscribe. And thank you for watching WHCI. Zach Lawrence and David Petrella by my side. This is Anthony Altamirano saying so long from West Hartford.